Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. 3 Dutton Ranch updates you might have missed about Beth and Rip's Yellowstone spinoff. Yellowstone ended last year after 5 great seasons on the Paramount network. Just because Yellowstone ended, though, it doesn't mean that we have seen the last of Rip Wheeler and Beth Dutton. This spring, there's been a lot of Yellowstone news lately with Hawaii, Marshalls and 1944, so I thought it would be a good idea to put all the latest updates about the next Yellowstone spinoff in one place. So let's talk about Dutton Ranch. Cole Hauser and Kelly Rayleigh are officially returning for a new Yellowstone spinoff about their characters after all the events of the Yellowstone finale. That's the first big update. There have been rumors for a long time about this spinoff, but in April, Bloomberg confirmed the Yellowstone spinoff with Rayleigh and Hauser is officially happening. The series has a working title, allegedly, of Dutton Ranch. We have some more information on that in a minute, but for now, Dutton Ranch is the name. Dutton Ranch is set to continue the story of Beth and Rip, who moved to their own ranch in Yellowstone's final episodes. It's the beginning of a new era for these characters, but as for what the show is specifically about, we don't know yet. We also don't know if other Yellowstone characters and cast will be returning for Dutton Ranch, either, but I have to assume that Beth and Rip won't be the only characters returning for this new Yellowstone spinoff. So, we know that Cole Hauser and Kelly Rayleigh will be returning in a new Yellowstone spinoff, Dutton Ranch, and we also know when the new series is going to premiere on Paramount Network and Paramount Plus. During the Q1 2025 Paramount earnings call, it was revealed that Dutton Ranch is scheduled to premiere on Paramount Network and stream on Paramount Plus in November 2025. We don't have a premiere date yet, but it's great news that Paramount is already confirming its release plans for the new series. Hauser, who will be returning to play Rip Wheeler, told Fox News Digital that Dutton Ranch is, in fact, not the name of the upcoming spinoff. Here's what he said about the name of the series. Well, first of all, it's not Dutton Ranch. That's not the name of it. That seems like an important distinction. Why Paramount is calling the show Dutton Ranch during its Q1 2025 earnings call, if that's not the name of the show, is beyond me. It still feels like a very big update. If it's not called Dutton Ranch, what is the series going to be called? We'll have to wait a little longer to find out, I guess. I'm a big fan of Beth and Rip as the spinoff name. With the end of Yellowstone, this is probably the story that fans really want to see continue. Hauser also shared a little bit of what fans can expect in the spinoff that you'd better not call Dutton Ranch. We can expect the same that we've been doing for the last 7 years, Kelly and I working our *** off trying to create something special. Regardless of what the name of the series is going to be, fans expect 2 things right now. First of all, Hauser and Rayleigh are going to deliver. That's obvious. We saw them in the last 5 seasons of Yellowstone really bring it on screen. And I'm sure there's tons of work off-screen and behind the scenes that makes that chemistry happen. Stay tuned for more news about the next Yellowstone spinoff starring Hauser and Rayleigh. We'll share more updates when we find out more information. Since the original Yellowstone series galloped into our lives with its brand of raw frontier justice, sweeping Montana vistas, and family chaos, 2 characters have burned themselves into our collective Western-loving hearts, Beth Dutton and Rip Wheeler. The power couple's intense love story, filled with both tender moments and explosive drama, is the heart of Taylor Sheridan's modern Western saga. Now, with whispers swirling louder than a windstorm on the prairie, a Beth and Rip-centered spinoff is reportedly in the works. And while the official word from Paramount is as tight-lipped as a branded cowboy, several developments have quietly slipped under the radar. Here are 3 updates you might have missed about what's brewing at the Dutton Ranch, and why fans of the most volatile lovebirds on TV should saddle up for what's next. 1. Beth and Rip Spinoff might be set in Texas? That's right. Word around the bunkhouse is that the Spinoff will take the Duttons out of Montana and down to Texas, at least for a while. According to insiders close to the production, the story may pick up after the events of Yellowstone series finale, with Beth and Rip fleeing the political fallout of the ranch's legacy to settle temporarily in a dusty corner of the Lone Star State. Early scripts hint that the duo might be sent to oversee the Dutton family's newly acquired land in Texas, a rugged, unglamorous property bordering dangerous cartel territory and riddled with old secrets. Rip is said to be leading a team of loyal wranglers to bring some order to the chaos, while Beth, with her usual venom-laced wit and cutthroat intelligence, plans to disrupt a local land development scheme that threatens their future. It's a bold narrative shift from Montana's snow-capped peaks, but one that could open the door for gritty new characters, political intrigue, and classic cowboy conflict with a Texas twist. Expect Beth to trade her whiskey-soaked balcony musings for bar fights in San Antonio dive bars. And Rip? Let's just say he'll still be tossing people into the back of a horse trailer, but now maybe wearing a little more dust. 2. A ghost from Rip's past returns, and it's not who you think. Rip Wheeler's backstory has always been shrouded in pain, silence, and violence. As fans know, he was taken in by John Dutton as a teenager after a family tragedy, and he spent his adult life quietly earning loyalty through brutal loyalty of his own. But now, in a twist straight out of a Shakespearean Western, sources hint that the Spinoff will introduce a man claiming to be Rip's older half-brother, someone who was never mentioned in Yellowstone, but who may carry the same genetic rage that fuels Rip's darkest moments. According to unconfirmed casting leaks, this ghost brother is a former rodeo star turned outlaw who has been using the Dutton name to open doors and threaten lives across the West. His return doesn't just shake up Rip, it rattles Beth too. Because this brother, he remembers Rip before the ranch, before John Dutton, and before Beth. And he's got receipts. The friction between these two Wheeler men will reportedly explode by mid-season, culminating in a moral standoff that puts Beth in the position of choosing between the man she loves and the truth about the man he was. Add to that the fact that the mystery brother is said to have romantic ties to a high-powered oil heiress with a vendetta against Beth, and you've got a slow-burning family drama with the potential to rewrite Rip's entire legacy. 3. Beth's secret deal with the enemy could change the ranch forever. Fans have long known that Beth Dutton will do anything to protect the Dutton name, even if it means playing dirty, making dangerous alliances, or going scorched earth on her enemies. But the Spinoff reportedly introduces one Beth Dutton decision that may finally push Rip to his limit. In one of the Spinoff's most jaw-dropping developments, Beth is rumored to strike a secret partnership with a corporate ranching conglomerate in order to block a federal land acquisition near the new Texas property. The catch? That same conglomerate has ties to Market Equities, the company Beth spent seasons trying to burn to the ground. Why would Beth align herself with the enemy she once destroyed?